What's good, man? It's your boy Scuffy V6 here with another reaction video, man. So my boy Tyler went to Mexico. The Coca-Cola over there is killing people and shit, feel me? Because of diabetes and shit. So we gonna see what it is, man. Before we start the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, man. We're on the road to 100K, man. Please show some support, man.
This is Chamula, Mexico. This town that worships Coca-Cola. The average person here drinks over a half gallon of Coke per day. Almost 40% of adults are obese. Diabetes is the second leading cause of death.
Over 35% have diabetes.
Do you think there are a lot of people with diabetes here because they have sugar drinks?
Yeah.
Mexico drinks more Coca-Cola per capita than any other country. But what impact is Coke having on the locals' health? Why do they love drinking it so much? And can this diabetes epidemic be stopped? I met up with a local named Rudy to find out. Look at that. You can't make this up.
There's Coca-Cola everywhere, bro.
Coca-Cola again. So we're headed to Chamula, the Coke drinking capital of the world, would you say?
Yes.
How did Coke enter the religion of Chamula?
The people in Chamula, they consider like everything that you need to talk with God, they are like using like a rituality, and then into the rituality is present the Coca-Cola.
These people are
That shit look mad evil and shit, but they had that chicken and
Shopify's
shit.
point-of-sale system helps you sell at every stage of your business. Need a fast.
Here is like, wow, I really like it. You know?
The Mexican Coke really does hit better.
Yes.
They said the Coke tastes way different out there. It's not the same as like
I
US.
saw this.
Oh, look, the Coca-Cola truck.
Oh, there it is. Let me talk to them. ¿Cuánto pesos por este?
A 3.85.
Okay.
Really
The water.
fine.
It's cheaper to drink the Coke than the water?
Yes.
Okay. And Coca-Cola shares. Look at this. Oh,
Coke is cheaper than the water. What the fuck?
Botellas de Coca-Cola bebes al día?
Más o menos dos, un litro.
Un litro. Baffled by how Coke was in every store out here and far more available than bottled water, I wanted to understand what strategies Coke used to conquer Mexico. But to understand that, we need to understand their pricing strategy. A little over $1, we can get 2 Cokes, and you can return the bottle.
Yes, if you return the bottle, it's cheaper.
So if you give them back the bottle, you get Coke again, or cheaper.
Yes.
Analyze the Coke here. Okay.
3 liters.
3 liters right here.
Yes.
How common is this in a family household?
Very common.
¿Cuántos gramos de azúcar en aquí? They don't know.
She
No
don't
one
even
knows.
know.
¿Es más popular aquí en esta ciudad?
Sí, la verdad sí, porque para usos y costumbres, por lo regular, por
Culture
ejemplo,
use.
cuando van a
Yeah,
pedir
yeah,
a
bro.
una, a
Every
una
time you're
chica
gonna
para
eat
esposa
anything
de
better, you give
alguien,
them Coca-Cola.
los típicos refrescos que llevan son Coca-Cola, que son por paquetes.
It's like a bringing offerings, yes, and that offerings is Coca-Cola.
This is 27 for 1.35. So it gets cheaper the more you buy. With Coke in every corner store in the city, the few water bottles available for sale are mostly the brand CL, which is also owned by Coca-Cola. Given the option between a nice, cold, sugary Coke and a water bottle for the same price, it's no surprise that people here are choosing Coke. But is Coke being honest and upfront about the health consequences it's having on the public? Rudy led me to this basketball court to understand a little more. Whoa! They sponsored the
They
basketball
even got a sponsor, bro.
They paint
Coca-Cola everywhere. They
That's
own
crazy.
the culture. This is crazy. A Coca-Cola basketball hoop. And look, Coke cans right over there. Coke is everywhere out here. This Coke-sponsored basketball court is just another example of Coke sponsoring youth sporting events since 2006 as part of their Ponte al 100 program to promote exercise rather than drinking less sugary drinks like Coke. Despite research showing that diet is a far more important factor in obesity and diabetes than exercise.
Damn.
Today was the celebration of the Virgin of Guadalupe, and Rudy said that during holidays like this, Coke plays a critical role in their traditions and sometimes even religion.
outside is the social meetings, and part of the tradition is like to share some. They are like giving normally Posh and Coke.
And in Chamula, where we're headed, some even believe Coke has magic healing properties and it's used in rituals.
That shit is not Spanish, gang.
He's drinking Coke. Hola.
Bro, that
cheers.
shit is nice.
But with this much Coke here in Zincantan, I could only imagine how much Coke they drank in Chamula. First, we had to meet up with a local Tzotzil native to get inside Chamula because this town is exclusively occupied by the indigenous Tzotzil Mayan natives, highly suspicious of outsiders, with some even believing cameras capture your soul when a photo is taken. And Chamula has a unique autonomous status within Mexico and their own police force, where no outside police or military are allowed in the village. Crimes are punished severely, going so far as to lynch and burn people alive who have committed serious offenses.
Damn.
Good to meet you. How prevalent is diabetes here in Chamula?
No hay un porcentaje exacto, pero sí hay enfermedades que vaya.
Bro, there's gonna be diabetes. Niggas drinking soda. Imagine that's not the only soda they drink. That's not the only thing that has sugar, bro.
Podría ser una causante.
Probably Coca-Cola is one of the most addictive.
Coca-Cola sea la causa.
But
Since when did
come
Coca-Cola
on,
become
bro.
so
There's
popular
mad
in
shit that got
Chamula?
sugar.
1994 es cuando llega la empresa Coca-Cola en San Cristóbal.
Look. All this soda. We're surrounded by soda and beer of all kinds right now. Do you sell more Coca-Cola or Pepsi here?
Coca.
Coca-Cola? Mucho más Coca-Cola?
Sí, Coca.
Okay. Coke was everywhere.
Oh my God.
Even the babies were guzzling it. With Coca-Cola, other cocoa and sodas, the predominant water bottle company CL, owned by Coke. I could barely find any Pepsi here, and it seemed like Coke owned literally every beverage out here. ¿Te gusta Coca-Cola? Or Pepsi? Coca-Cola owned water compared to the singular Pepsi. The kid sitting alone at lunch. Coca-Cola más or Pepsi?
Coke. Well, everybody gonna say Coke, bro.
Coca-Cola?
Coca.
Right over there, another Coca-Cola stand.
Every square.
People were chugging Coke as far as the eye could see with practically no water bottles in sight. I wondered how many bottles people drank here per day. Let's ask the people here how much Coke they drink. Coca-Cola bebe al día. Tres? ¿Cada día? ¿Cuánto litros en este? 2 litros. So, bebe 2 litros al día. See? Big old 2 liter right here. ¿Cuánto litros al día? 2 litros. 1 litro cada día? Yeah, so not only are they all drinking Coca-Cola, but we got sweets everywhere. We got dulces. With highly processed, cheap, sugary snacks and Coca-Cola everywhere. I began to notice a concerning trend. ¿Tiene miembros de tu familia con diabetes o no?
Sí.
¿Sí? ¿Cuánto?
Dos, creo. Say like now they are understanding like the Coca-Cola is too much sugar.
Okay.
You're drinking, no?
Sí, ya ahora ya no coca ya. Es un poco más mejor agua o un jugo de naranja.
Hugo, can you ask when they came to that belief?
Y yo que suben que donde la coca ya te da mucho daño. Ahí es donde me di cuenta.
¿Hace cuánto más o menos?
Como 3 meses.
¿Tú conoces personas en esta ciudad con diabetes?
Sí,
¿Sí? ¿Muchas?
sí, beber mucho refresco.
¿Sí?
Yes,
Es muy mal, ¿sí?
es malo.
¿Tú tienes miembros de esta familia con diabetes?
Sí,
¿Sí? ¿Tú tienes?
yes.
Sí, mi papá.
¿En el pasado tú bebes mucho Coca-Cola o no? ¿No? ¿Qué es la razón por tu diabetes?
Pues no me dicen los médicos la razón. Nos dicen que por estrés, por genética,
I see.
por la alimentación, por hábitos alimenticios negativos.
¿La dieta tiene responsabilidad por diabetes en esta ciudad?
No.
¿No? ¿Y tú conoces muchas personas
Bro,
con
that's talking
diabetes?
Spanish.
Sí.
¿Sí? ¿Y tú?
Sí, también.
¿Sí?
Sí, bastante conozco. Como unos amigos, se dan tal vez como unos 10, 15 que conozco que tienen.
¿Qué es las razones por este?
Igual estrés,
¿Estrés?
trabajo, problemas familiares, económicos.
¿No dieta?
Pues no creo que no.
Okay.
Yo diría que no.
He thinks diet has nothing to do with any of it. Do you think he's right? No, he's not. There's no way, right?
No, but they are not connecting.
Dots need to be connected here.
Yes.
¿Tú tienes miembros de tu familia con diabetes? ¿Se beben Coca-Cola? ¿Mucho? Oye.
Sí, mi papá, mi abuela. La mayoría de las familias mexicanas consumen mucho Coca-Cola.
Ok. ¿Qué es en sus dietas de tus miembros de tu familia con diabetes?
Creo que sí, el azúcar. Más que nada.
Sugar?
I would go skiing, but
Tell ya.
I don't have the right clothes.
The best ski brands
Or
and
hold
better
it out.
prices at
Those just
Sierra.
took they just fucking-
Have you guys seen a lot of people drinking Coke out here?
Yeah, a lot, a lot.
Crazy, right? Like a lot of Coca-Cola everywhere.
Like it replaces water, I feel like, you know.
That's what we've learned. Do you think Coca-Cola was strategic in placing themselves here?
Oh, yes. Hell of a lot of money.
They worship Coca-Cola in some of the churches.
Yeah, they absolutely worship it. They have shops where it's piled, I don't know, like 3 meters high, Coca-Cola cans and bottles, and
It's
it's
crazy.
just unbelievable.
From most people you spoke to
Chap,
out
what
here,
y'all
do you
prefer
think they're
drinking?
aware of the health consequences
Pepsi,
of the excess
Coca-Cola,
cola
Sprite.
consumption?
No,
No.
no. Some of them even go to like little witch doctors or whatever you call
Yeah,
them,
I've
and
seen it.
they try and cure their diabetes with a bit of Coca-Cola. So.
And you've seen funerals even on these streets, right? Have any of these people acknowledged like this guy died due to diabetes?
Oh yeah, it's common.
Yeah.
You see people
Oh,
missing
yeah.
limbs and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. You
Really?
find out they're diabetic, but a lot of them are unaware, like really unaware.
¿Tú tienes miembros de tu familia con diabetes o no?
Tuve.
¿Sí? Ok.
Diabetes.
1, 2, 3.
¿Tú tienes miembros de tu familia con diabetes?
Ah, sí.
¿Sí?
Aquí es
¿A todo?
todo, casi.
¿Por qué?
Por el consumo de azúcar.
Azúcar en la dieta,
Galletas,
dulces, bebidas.
todo lo que es harinas.
Wow, diabetes is
Told ya.
everywhere. ¿Cuántas
Sugar.
botellas de Coca-Cola se bebe al día? ¿Tres? Gracias. Chao.
We are addicted, no?
With the rate of diabetes in Mexico higher than even the US, and their obesity rates
Damn.
close behind, the solution to this health crisis isn't as simple as switching out Coke for bottles of water.
We have to understand why people are buying too much Coca-Cola, because if somebody in the top of the mountain doesn't have money, the Coca-Cola say, okay, I come and I give you a fridge. I come and I give you chairs and tables. And then say, okay, what do you have to do? Just sell Coca-Cola. They don't have, yeah, Coca-Cola is mafia at the end. The problem is that now we stop buying Coca-Cola,
stop
but then we are
buying
going to be
Coca-Cola then.
buying Ciel. So at the end, we are giving the money to them. And
Oh,
these
yeah,
guys,
that's
they are not going to give you back some money to pay to the state to have health care, you know, like educator people in the top of Coca-Cola, that they want to have every soda, you know, all over the world, you know?
Sure.
That's the mentality. That's what is killing people.
So we headed to the Coca-Cola bottling plant on the outskirts of the neighboring town of San Cristobal.
We are looking for a Coca-Cola deposit.
Okay, we are on the lookout for a Coca-Cola deposit. I don't know what that means. What is a Coca-Cola deposit?
The big storage about Coke.
Oh, I see. This Coca-Cola deposit sells their Coke to small street vendors like we've seen. This bottling plant is one of the primary causes of this health epidemic because it drains over 1 million gallons of water per day, depleting the local source of
Damn.
drinking water and selling it back to them in the form of sugary Coke they typically choose in favor of the Ciel water brand that Coke also owns.
How many of you struggle to get water every week?
Todos los días está la Coca.
Alright, we've made it to the Coca-Cola
That's
fence,
wild.
plant here. This is where they bottle Coke
How they got
bottles.
more soda
Yes.
than
Let's walk a
water,
little
bro?
further here. So we're seeing people in the red. They work for the Coca-Cola plant.
Yes.
¿Es tu trabajo? How many bottles per día? 300,000? 300,000 bottles per day. Whoa! Straight from the
crazy.
source there. That's a lot.
The garbage, like, no, it's not possible
To go outside, got a little peek. All the flowers in there, not sure what that means. Maybe all the lives they've killed. Curious to see if we could find the secret recipe in action. We threw the drone up to survey the area, but all we could see was the scale of how much Coke was being produced and consumed here in the Chiapas region. And what are their goals here? They have environmental goals?
Yes, they're like promoting like hiring people all the time, and it's like more than 5,000 people working. They are like propaganda.
After observing some of their rather hypocritical mission statements on the wall, I asked some employees that worked here if they knew anyone with diabetes. ¿Cuántas personas en tu familia tiene diabetes? Una.
Mi mamá. Sí, mi hermano mayor.
¿Tus tíos beben Coca-Cola? Obviously, countless people are getting diabetes because of their excessive consumption of Coca-Cola. But the problem is Coca-Cola is everywhere. You find it easier than you can find water out here. Well, the irony of these people working at the factory that produces the Coke, that causes the diabetes, that causes their death, even 6 feet under, Coke has managed to ingratiate themselves in the culture
Niggas
of
got
the
Coke on their
afterlife.
tombstone,
Rudy
bro.
took me to a local graveyard to see this
Wow.
firsthand. Oh, it's everywhere out here now. Coca-Cola tied to the flowers and a 2 liter of Coke. Another can of Coke right here. Another bottle of Coke. Rudy, what's the significance of these Cokes out here?
It's about like the people, they are like bringing offerings to the cemetery. For the Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Fanta becomes part of their life, so that is why it's present in the cemetery.
Boy, I'm bringing the dead drinks that they can't drink,
part of their lives.
Yes.
While they were alive.
Bring them flowers that they can't even see when they're dead. Like, come on, man.
But when it's practically everywhere.
You gotta give them their flowers when they're alive.
Borderline religious. ¿Qué es la razón por la Coca-Cola?
Porque solo lo pones.
Since the 1960s, Coca-Cola has targeted the indigenous population here in Chiapas with localized marketing campaigns that combine Coca-Cola with the symbols and traditions of the people here, resulting in the most loyal Coca-Cola customers on Earth, who drink almost 5 times more soda than the rest of Mexico. But at what cost? I'm here with
Marcos Arana. I'm a medical anthropologist working as a researcher for the National Institute of Nutrition.
Is it too late to reverse this diabetes epidemic here in Chiapas in Mexico?
We need to develop more aggressive strategies to curb the consumption of Coca-Cola and also solving the problem of lack of adequate water. But we need more investment in providing safe water for the population. Simple water is a must for promoting health. This is also the responsibility of the government to give more information, to promote regulations.
Due to Coca-Cola's recruitment of local vendors on nearly every corner of every street to advertise and sell Coke, clever marketing campaigns targeting poor and uneducated indigenous communities, and political connections within Mexico, like the former president Vicente Fox, whose political career was conveniently funded by Coca-Cola and established a near monopoly on the local water supply. Unless these people receive real education on the deadly consequences Coke is having on their health, it looks like Coke will continue to kill the people here until there's no one left to drink themselves to death. And even then, they'll keep drinking. Rudy, if someone wants to visit this beautiful country of Mexico with you, where can they find you?
Chiapas Experiencias, through Instagram.
Go check out Rudy right here. Come to Mexico. This place is epic. Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, I'll send you $500. Post however many times you want, but you must tag my TikTok/YouTube @ and put YouTube Tyler Oliveira in the title.
Man, if y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, man. We're on the road to 100K, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video, bro.